Why am I here? I'm here to be a part of this democratic process that should have always been. That's why I'm here.
I'm David, and I'm here at the Occupy El Paso General Assembly to make plans for a future occupation movement because we're the 99%, and I think it's time that the people have the chance to be heard. You hear Congress say the American people have spoken. Well, now's their opportunity to listen to us.
I'm here because this country has problems which we can't expect to be solved in Washington or in New York. The people have to speak up, and we have to be heard, and we have to be seen, and we have to be taken seriously.
The reason that I'm here and the reason that I want more people to be here is the reason that, we all have our special interests on what we're upset about. We're all upset about immigration, we're all upset about marijuana laws, we're all upset about what's going on in Juarez right across the street from us. However, the main issue is that this all trickles down to being rooted in the American banking system, which has caused, all of this economic downfall, which started primarily in 2008. It's been going on for a long time, but it started in 2008, that's where we're here now. And the thing is that we're here to, pretty much make our last stand. This is it, people. This is it. We can either go down as the generation that stood around and watched MTV and idolized Jersey Shore and let the world be taken away, or we can be the generation that stood up at the 11th hour and took everything back.
Basically, why are we standing here? 99% of people are suffering under the current situation, the current economic crisis. And there's 1% who are prospering immensely. Now, as my friend here said, there was an expectation in our generation that each generation was going to do better than the parents before them. That expectation has gone. That expectation is no longer in effect. The American dream has become a nightmare for people in your generation. Us, we may not be around in another 20 years. We don't know, hopefully. But you all, God willing, will be here. And this is for you all. This is for America. This is for the future, which is your generation.
One of the reasons why I'm here today, which is out of several reasons, is because I believe that members of Congress and our government are running this country improperly, and I think they're a big part of the problem, not just the corporations. They're allowing these corporations to take advantage of the middle class and the poor class, and I think eventually, give it 5-10 years, I don't think there's going to be a middle class anymore. I think there's going to be a very large gap between the poor class and the 1% that owns 75% of the wealth in America. And that's a very scary thing to think about. For everyone out there that has children and wants them to have a future, I think that it's really important to take part in this and have an opinion and speak it loud. And another reason is because of the police brutality that's going on. I think that it's really important, like you, sir, when you have your camera and you're letting people speak their opinion, we need to have our cameras as well. This is what we, in a sense, need to arm ourselves with in order to capture everything that's going on. We can be our own independent media and spread it without having any kind of politics or any kind of class definition going on. We need to speak for people that aren't willing to speak or who are afraid to. And I don't think that our media is doing a good job of that. They've already been tagging it as a liberal kind of democratic movement, using it to their advantage, and playing on the elections with it, basically. I've already seen that on the news, and I'm very upset with that. Those are some reasons why I'm here.
Yeah, my name's Luis, and I'm here because I'm fighting for a better world for my kids, because I'm tired of the huge inequality that exists between the top 1% and the bottom 99, and just to express my solidarity with the NYC General Assembly.
Well, I'm here is because corporations have taken advantage of our government system and making the government work for them instead of working for us, the people, where it's supposed to be representing. So I'm here to go ahead and get corporations out of our government and us to start running our own government and making things work for us.
Why am I here personally? So, I read in a book once that when there's something wrong, when there's oppression taking place, there's a point where people make an affirmation through refusal. That is to say, to this point, yes, any further, no. And I'm here because I'm sick and tired. I'm tired of, having a degree and not being able to get a job at a gas station. I'm tired of getting paid minimum wage to get blisters on my hands. I'm tired of corporations dictating the policy in this nation. I'm tired of corporate greed at the expense of the most disadvantaged members of our population. I'm tired of it, and you know what? It's finally time to say, to this point, yes, but no further.